Right, bloody cold out this morning. This, because we've been getting a whole schwack of apples, too many to know what to do with. So I'm going to try and make this into a dehydrator because I don't have one. So I got all these things from the dollar store. I just got picked these little Magilios up to her and it works good. So the idea is you put your apple slices there, boom, on top, little space, right? Simple as shit, really. Instead of paying $500 fucking dollars or whatever they want for an evaporator. And we'll see if it works. I think my biggest problem is going to be fighting against condensation because I'm going to cover it, basically just build a box, like a skeleton, saran wrap. And I think I'm going to angle the sides because I have a feeling the condensation is going to be what I'm fighting against. But we'll see if she works. Better than leaving the stove on for 16 hours. I don't know if I trust our stove for that long. So yeah, that's that. Oh, got a couple cracks in this piece too. But that's all right. Because I still have to put another layer on that. That's why I poked the hole so it'll have something to grab onto. But I don't know if we'll get to that today. I'd like to, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, if she don't work, I'm just going to cover the whole thing in bloody cement. Get her done. I'll make her work somehow. Hey, check it out. Yeah. It's, got lucky, I guess. I knew I'd been hanging on to these bad boys for a reason. Look at the door. It's hard to make it. It's almost square. Not quite, but hard to do with, well, should have taken time to grab a level. But anyways, these actually sit right in there, so that's kind of neat. I'm going to throw a bottom on. But I'm not sure if it's going to be removable or not yet. But door here that'll open and close. And I think I'm going to peak the roof just so the condensation can leak out. And I might even be able to put some sort of filter in there. I'm not sure. All right. Take him down. Oh, again. You need one of your ones that shoots bullets. One of your ones that shoots bullets. It's flat time. Oh, you got him! You got him! Yeah, buddy. Nice shot, dude. It's actually
gummy worm ice.
Not too bad. It's coming. It's really hard to upholster with saran wrap.
So, Dad.
I mean, upholstering sucks anyway.
Dad.
Yep.
Later today, I may need to melt gummy worms and make them ice.
Hey, whatever you feel like, man.
Because they're my gummy worms.
Yeah, well, who am I to stay on the way of you and your gummy worms?
I'm just going to need help making gummy worm
You
ice.
don't have to sell it to me.
Yeah.
I might have trouble with your mother, but it's fine. So this is going to be our little hot box for dehydrator. So we don't have to go and spend $500 on one. Basically, making a little miniature greenhouse.
I want a melted gummy worm ice
This
cube.
actually might
Well,
work
gummy ice.
Oh, yeah, check out the door.
Yeah.
Check out the door. So,
Huh.
I'll show you when it's done. So, okay, just wait. I'll get it when it's done. Because this is boring. No one wants to watch it. Right.
I'm recording.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, oh well. Well, there's the evaporator. It's coming. For upholstering with saran wrap, which is tricky. Little door, so that'll put the stuff in and out. Where's that base? Where did I put that base at? Oh, here it is. It's going to go on the bottom, keep the bugs out. I'm wondering how bad these apples are going to sweat, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, cool. Here, I'm going to take my tape off anyway. So just give it a sec here. We get
chin.
one shot at this. And I'm probably not going to be happy with it no matter what. But
Just do it.
pretty much, right? I used to come up with a better idea instead of fiddling with it.
Doesn't matter how it looks.
I think two-way tape will, well, it has to kind of like not have bumps, or it has to work to heat it up, eh? Like we're using the sun rays.
That will be fine.
I don't know if I like your cat over attitude.
It'll be fine.
Maybe I should find. Dude, stop. That's in your mind. Shouldn't take like 7 minutes.
I've patrolled with a number of groups that basically broke out fights and prevented fights and that sort of thing. And then the activity, the main one is getting together and handing out
I'd be very surprised this
people,
works.
whether it's sleeping bags or
Like goes on smoothly.
and so on. In the case of that particular activity, the reason they wear the costumes, and I think this is actually a pretty good rationalization, is, if you or I were to do this, the truth is, people try to treat people as almost invisible. They look the other way whenever they encounter them, and the same goes for people who are helping them. They sort of become part of the whole problem. But when you've got a group of people dressed in crazy, colorful costumes doing this, it really screams for attention, and it really makes people confront the situation and realize, either get curious about it, or maybe even reflect on it themselves and think, well, why am I, first of all, ignoring this problem, and secondly, why am I not doing anything about it?
Yeah, dress up like a fucking vigilante. What a great idea. Someone beats the piss out of him.
We're
Yeah,
spawning.
these people watching too much TV. What's going on? Stuck locked up.
So, are there Ottawa superheroes? I obviously don't get out of them, but did you come across any?
There have been a few, yes. There's one guy named Black Cat. He was in Ottawa. He was part of this group that is currently running. They're called the Trillium Guard of Ontario, and they are scattered kind of all over the province, and they do get together a couple of times a year, mainly in Toronto, to do some of these almost handout missions. The funny thing about Canadian real-life superheroes is they live
like
up to
all
the
your attention.
stereotype, which is, they're kindler and
Focus.
gentler, so they don't really many of their American counterparts do. So Black Cat is
Wanna know why I wanted to do that?
retired now. There was another girl from
Bonk!
Vigilante
go by Hidden Sparrow.
Here,
And
I can hit
to Toronto,
people.
and now she
hold
goes by
that.
Giselle Ronan, and
like
she's
open
also
this up. Just like I said, right on the bottom here. Yeah.
chances are whatever
bottom,
city you
don't
live in,
stick it
there's
in
somebody
tape.
who's either doing it now or has at some point in the past.
Maybe your
Don't
book
let
will
us touch
inspire
tape yet.
some new ones too.
I'm gonna come up first.
Often in fiction, these
Oh,
heroes are
like, no,
motivated by trauma. Something bad happens to them.
over.
What about the real-life heroes you spoke to? Were any of their stories like that?
Definitely,
Wait.
and there was
Careful,
one guy in
careful,
Florida
careful.
actually who
I don't know if this is gonna
I gotta
be
connect
in a
it.
really
worth the
interesting
time saving
way.
effort.
He said that there's a lot of there's mainly two motivations. There's a lot of people who come from the sort of the Superman mold, and some who come from the Batman
Not
mold.
straight, take it back in.
Probably most people are familiar with those two superheroes and their respective origins. Superman was raised by good parents and just raised to do good in general. To his powers were a gift, so it was his responsibility to help those less fortunate. So there's some who do that in terms of the real life superheroes, and then with the Batman situation, Batman was, of course, his parents were murdered as he was a child, and he was traumatized by that. So his activities are basically a form of revenge and a form of personal trauma. So certainly you have a lot of real-life superheroes that also come from that same vein. Maybe not, to the same extent of violence, but some of them, a lot of them were actually bullied as kids. Putting on a costume and a mask, assuming a different persona, gives them a sort of a sense of power, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, that's a fucking good idea. Hold on to it tight.
I think is also a form of therapy. So, yeah, you definitely do have a bit of the two, and I find that you can't generally pigeonhole them into one of those two. I think for the most part, it's usually somewhere a blend of both somehow.
You talked a little bit about some of the things that they're doing.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Handing out blankets to the homeless, for example, or food doesn't necessarily require any sort of physical strength, but getting involved in fights and some of the other activities, do some of these people have black belts, or are they physically accomplished in other ways?
Right? They're gonna get their ass handed to them and then wonder what the fuck happened.
Do engage in that sort of
Great idea. Hey, let's go be vigilantes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any movies?
New York is the epicenter.
This is what happens when you're not allowed to go to theaters, I guess.
San Diego is certainly the
Okay,
center of the real world superhero universe. And
okay, I'm gonna try and stand this up to you.
Of course, Comic-Con down in San Diego, that's a big attraction year-round, essentially. But you've also got a lot of military bases there. And it's one of the interesting phenomena I found is that a lot of guys and girls who come back from places doing tours in like Iraq and Afghanistan where they might have been patrolling their communities and trying to keep the peace there. They come back home and they find that they want to keep doing that, but they want to do it in a non-threatening way. So that's one of the reasons for why they dress up in these gaudy costumes, so that they can continue doing that. And in places like San Diego, the police there are really understaffed. The main team there.
So blurry.
The police actually happy to see them out there, just basically acting.
Can I let go?
We'll go let it fall. Freak out.
So I can let go.
Here. Thank you, man. That wasn't too bad, right? Like,
Something was
awesome,
in that
but
book. Something was in that book.
They have a good relationship with law enforcement. Is that the case across the board? Did you
I
find?
think it was squirrel.
I'll be able to pull that over with.
Why stop lying down in the sun?
That's not bad.
In San Diego,
TV tape. I should have started with that.
I'm holding it.
Cool, man. Huh? Good. Oh, you didn't? Whoa. See? Whoa. This is the idea. For our dehydrator to dry out apples. This way. Hang that beast up in the greenhouse because it's already hot. The screen on the bottom will keep the flies out. Oh man, I almost bailed. That would have sucked. Destroy the whole thing. Open this up now. You take a tray. Put your apple slices in here. Bonk. Set her in the sun, right? Apple slices, apple slices. Fill all those up. Instead of leaving your oven on for like 16 hours. And, there, see? So, that's her. And, close that. You just hang this, falls apart. In the greenhouse, so you get double the heat, right? See what happens, man. Now we gotta slice up some apples. Cool. What do you think? Huh? Nice.